Hello and welcome to our video presentation for Assignment 1, Contemporary Issues in Marketing. Today we will be covering the marketing process and the marketing mix for Primark's lingerie range. Please meet our team.
I'm Christine Ashcroft, student 1808165.
I'm Georgia Smith, student 1804920.
And I'm Tammy Ladner, student number 1807324. Just to go through the introduction of the presentation, we'll be going through what is marketing and a background on Primark. We'll be going through the layers of a product, the marketing process and strategy, and how this connects with the marketing mix, the 7 Ps. We'll go through the product life cycle and then give a conclusion and references towards the end.
A quick introduction to the presentation on the marketing process in a contemporary business environment, looking at Primark. Concepts of the marketing mix will be presented on the development of a product and its impact on customer satisfaction. And today our product will be based on a £1 thong.
So what is marketing? Marketing is all around us, from TV adverts, billboards, magazines and subliminal placement in TV shows and movies. The AMA 2017 defines marketing as an activity and set of institutions and processes for creating, communicating, delivering and exchanging offerings that have value for customers, clients, partners and society at large.
To give a background on Primark, the first store was opened in Dublin and established in 1969. Primark belongs to Associated British Foods, which sell clothing and foods. They are one of the largest retailers in Europe. Primark currently operates in 9 countries with 275 stores, 188 of them being based in the UK. They've got a full product range which consists of ladies' wear, menswear, children's clothing, footwear, lingerie and homeware. Today our main focus will be on Primark underwear, in particular the £1 thong.
We're going to look at the layers of a product. The core product being an item of underwear. The basic product is the style of the product and the brand and the packaging and the quality. The expected product, in this case to the consumer, the £1 lacy thong. The augmented product, which is the extra features and the benefits that differentiate the product from other items within the Sweet Possessions range, and also the service that's provided by Primark, warranties or value for money. In this case, it could also be the returns of the product to the store. The potential product, the future development of the product, the opportunity for Primark to continue to surprise and delight its customers with the thong. Then it must offer augmentations and transformations. This has been achieved with the thong and across all levels of the range to offer matching sets in the briefs collection separate to the £1 thong item.
Now we're going to discuss the marketing process. This will be linked into the whole presentation as it also connects with the marketing mix. So the marketing process creates value for customers and builds customer relationships. It is made up of 5 steps. The first step is understanding the marketplace and the customer's needs and wants. This includes macro factors such as demographics, economics, natural environment, political and cultural, and micro factors such as the suppliers, customers, competitors. It also touches on market offerings, which is the attractive surroundings with a wide product range to choose from, and the fact that Primark is located in many main towns. It's also understanding the customer needs and meeting the demand of value for the product and the exchange and relationship with the customers. The second step is designing a customer value driven market range, such as the target audience, this is being tweens, the value for customer, such as offering a fashionable item and at an affordable price, and also the engagement and retention of the customers.
The next step is to build an integrated marketing programme that delivers that superior value for customers. That's creating value, the perception of the brand to customers, the consumer behaviours and their buying patterns, and the marketing communications. All this is linked to the 7 Ps, which we'll discuss later at the marketing mix. The last one is to build profitability relationships and create that satisfaction for customers. That's creating a product that meets the customer's expectations. All these 4 steps factor the support of profit achievement, development and overall customer satisfaction.
Customer-driven marketing strategy. From a macroeconomic perspective, we're looking at the characteristics of the organisation and how it purchases products. This would be the same for all Primark branches, as Primark bulk buys and then distributes amongst its stores. From a microeconomic perspective, the business needs to understand the various aspects of segmentation which may apply to its customer base. Primark's target market has been identified and they will have considered the following: geographic, the customers, where they live and how close to the city centre; demographics, female teenagers or young adults, the target market; psychographic, influenced by trends and influencers, items must be the must-have; behavioural, drawn in by the price of £1, or impulse buys at locations for the products at the tills, for example.
So targeting the consumer market. So the target audience for the £1 thong is people who want fast fashion at a cheap price. Primark keeps in-trend products for a fraction of the high street price, which will be touched on in the price section of the marketing mix. The products are also seen as seasonal buys, and the products can be seen as throwaways, such as stocking up on many £1 thongs to go on holiday that you don't mind about leaving or them getting dirty. They're also popular for teenagers who may just be starting to branch out into the thong lingerie market, students who are trying to save their money, and some adults depending on their price range.
Next, we'll look at the differentiating market strategy. Primark similarly styled the products to those of their competitors, like the Victoria's Secrets or the Bow Avenue, which are similar designed products but at more expensive prices. So the customers actually think they're getting a similar item for a much lower value product from Primark. The more attractive product, lace thong, is actually displayed on their website, where they actually differentiate the basic range, which can only be found in the actual shops.
Positioning. Latest fashion at affordable prices and has a competitive advantage over its competitors. One of the largest retailers in Europe, promoted by influencers and famous faces. This is a crucial decision which could affect the length of the product's life and resilience in the market. Brassington et al. 2008. Thought will have been given by Primark as to the importance of the £1 thong in relation to the target market and the full underwear product range. By positioning themselves in the cheap range of products, are Primark given the correct impression? For instance, providing ladies with affordable underwear. It will be the customer's definition of important attributes, and the £1 thong may be very important to the target market. It can be argued that most customers would place high importance on underwear. Most ladies wear it. A survey by shopsmartmag.org, which appeared in The Independent in December 2010, suggests that wearing underwear affects the mood of women, so providing good quality underwear at affordable prices will have a positive effect on the lady wearing the item.
The marketing mix. This is made up of the 4 Ps, which are product, price, promotion and place, which interlink with the 4 Cs, being customer, cost, communication and convenience. So our product today is the £1 thong, which is targeted at young females. The price of it is £1 unless bought in a multi-pack. The promotion of the £1 thong is primarily through influencers and celebrities. Primark use famous faces and influencers and social media stars, along with their own social media platforms, to promote their items. An example of this is Misha Grimes, who uploaded a Primark haul which reached 190,000 watches. This fits in with their target audience of the £1 thong, as it tends to be teenagers who would use social media and watch YouTube stars where they would get their fashion advice from. The location, place and convenience of our item is in the lingerie section, which is targeted for those who have gone in specifically to buy lingerie as their purpose. However, Primark also smartly placed the thong at the till, which leaves customers to impulse buy and add up their shopping spends.
Product. Main share of product range is targeted at women. The floor space allocated to the most popular categories, for example, ladies wear on the ground floor, which encourages women into the store for impulse buys. Lingerie, sometimes on the second floor to encourage women to enter further into the store. Children's wear on the third floor, men's on the fourth. Product range includes women's, children's and men's clothing and homeware. Clothing is offered in various most popular sizes.
Price. Primark actually promote their product as a good value pricing strategy, which is a product offering acceptable quality at a good value price. The Primark products are lower price products, and this is due to them actually utilising economy of scale, which creates that good value and buying in bulk. They make very little markup on their prices, and they source their products globally, mainly over the Asia areas, which creates the lower labour costs, less regulations and tax deductions. Primark do not own their own factories, they work alongside suppliers that's keeping the costs down, and as far as the fashion, they actually focus on simple basic trends so they can actually have a quick process between the production and to what's on the shelves. They use simple packaging with hangers and labels to create that lower end user price. By 2022, Primark have plans in place to train over 160,000 cotton farmers in Asia, which will allow them to offer sustainable cotton at competitive prices, which is important with cotton and clothing being their main commodity products.
The place. Primark is one of the largest retailers in Europe. Hinchcliffe 2019 said that Primark appears to be immortal. This is comparing it to other high street brands which have gone bust and also cutting down on their stores. Primark seems to be popping up all over the place and can be found on all high streets. Primark has a strong distribution strategy, including the 9 countries that trade Primark stores, with 275 stores worldwide. There are now Primark concessions in Selfridges, which Wallop 2011 described as a serious fashion force. This gives a higher perception of Primark, which was once referred to as a jumble sale. However, with now having the concession in Selfridges, which is a shop that stocks luxury brands, it breaks down the stigma about Primark being tacky and allows customers to shop in a luxurious place. The customers can now walk around with their Selfridges bag, which may have only had a £1 Primark spending, rather than spending thousands in Selfridges. Primark also now offers a pleasant shopping environment. The shop layout is clean and now similar to the likes of Topshop, which is a high street store, rather than when Primark first started as a bargain shop and was messy and hard to find things in. Although there still is a low customer perception of there being a low price equals low quality. This may be due to people who had bad customer experiences. This could have been in peak times or when Primark first started and was hard to get around and find things.
Promotion. Primark doesn't advertise directly. It relies on word of mouth, use of famous faces and influencers, Grimes 2019. Primark sales have been increasing year on year and there's been no need to directly advertise. The famous brown bag around town with customers is an advertisement in itself. By associating themselves with Disney, they can bounce off the advertising that Disney carries out. Added value by associating themselves with quality companies such as now having a concession in Selfridges, luring customers in by adding cafes and beauty parlours in the main town stores. Reasons for not advertising could be that they have low-skilled workers, that they're not experienced in advertising, or it could be that because Primark don't advertise and don't have a budget for this, it means that the products, the costs that they save on advertising are passed on to the low price products.
People. Primark employs over 70,000 people worldwide. They provide training overseas for all the staff and have a full code of conduct available on their website. They have ethical trade and environmental sustainability team to monitor the compliance throughout all the suppliers and manufacturers. Though in 2017, Primark was named and shamed as paying lower than the minimum wage. This was mainly based because they had charged their staff to actually wear the uniforms.
The process of Primark. Primark has an extensive range of products, from clothes to homeware. They have a high positioning in the market and have recently become very popular. This is due to their high rise in quality of the products. Primark have an increased presence and can be found in almost every high street, as well as concessions in stores such as Selfridges. Primark have also started ethically sourcing. This is due to the backlash they received in the past about workers being in bad conditions. So Primark are now following the ethical trend, which allows ethics and environmental fashion consumers to take on this. The high importance of ethical sourcing is extremely important in 2019. And therefore, by following this trend, they aren't cutting any customers out. Primark have a high web presence. This is via their website and their social media, as well as online influencers who promote their items. Primark doesn't have online shopping, which more 2017 referred to. Its price points, the economics of factoring the delivery costs into the equation does not work. This is due to the low price of their items. It wouldn't be worth the postage price. Customers also have to queue up to buy the products. The process of them having to go into the shop, find what they want and then queue up, especially at peak times, can add to the experience of buying in Primark.
Physical evidence. Just as Primark have the target market geographically, they also target markets depending on their ethnicity and social mix. The slide on the left shows the brand new store, the largest in the Primark branches. Hello Brum immediately identifies the geographical location as Birmingham. The photographs are also potentially identifying the customer demographic in the Birmingham area. The pictures further support the target market 16 to 30-year-olds, with all young ethnically mixed photographs representing the business. Primark now have attractive stores with reasonably well-trained staff and impressive buildings. This offers a reassuring shopping environment for the customers.
The product life cycle of our £1 thong and other Primark items. This is due to the age of the target audience being 16 to 30, their earnings and life situation. The underwear is classed as a maturity level, and thong designs change per generation as people grow older and look for comfort over fashion. On the graph at the bottom, you can see the fashion trend. So the fashion trend goes up with our £1 thong when customers of our audience start reaching thong maturity. This could be teenagers who are just branching out into their first thong sections and getting money to buy their own clothes. This grows as they earn more money. However, at a point, they are mature enough to buy and earn enough money to buy from higher street stores such as Victoria's Secret and Bow Avenue.
In conclusion, Primark as an organisation does not offer a single product in the lingerie range, but a range of products. Primark clearly understand their target customer base. They understand the economic trends, i.e. sustainability. They offer good customer satisfaction. Customers freely give the feedback in many ways to Primark via YouTube, #Primania, etc. Although not leaders in online shopping, Primark are the retail leaders on the high streets.
That's the end of our presentation. Thank you very much for listening. We'll just go through the references, which can be found on the next slide.
Thank you.
Thank you.